Today, we are going to learn how to identify types of figures. When you are done with the lesson, you'll be able to tell me which figures are closed figures and which figures are open figures. Just by looking at this chart, can you see the difference between the two types of figures? All the figures on this side are closed figures. If you notice, I could put a paper clip inside any of these figures and not be able to move my paper clip outside the figure without crossing a line. All the sides of each figure are connected. The figures on this side of the chart are open figures. If I took my paper clip again and put it down, I would be able to move it through the opening. With all open figures, the sides are not fully connected. Sometimes there's a side completely missing. Sometimes there's a side partially missing. And sometimes it's just a curved line or a straight line. An open figure will have sides that don't connect all the way around, and it will always have an opening. Let's go ahead and sort the two figures. I'm going to have a category of closed figures right here and a category for open figures. Let's first look at this. Is this an open or closed figure? It connects all the way around, so it is a closed figure. Now let's look at this. This figure is very important because it might help you later on in the worksheet. I notice that it has a line that curves right here, but it does not connect. So it is an open figure. What about this figure? Do you see right here where these two sides don't connect? That makes it an open figure. What about this figure? This figure closes all the way around. There are no openings. Although it's an odd shape, it is still a closed figure. What about this? Does this mark an end meet with this end to close? No, and then it's an open figure. What about this shape? Because all of the sides connect, it is a closed figure. Good job. So let's remember that closed figures have all the sides that connect and open figures do not connect all the way around. Let's go ahead and look at the worksheet. I'm going to model with the worksheet so you'll know how to solve all of the problems. Let me move this out of the way first. The first part of the worksheet asks you to make a closed figure. So for number 1 right here on the worksheet, what I want you to do is go ahead and trace the line to make this figure closed all the way. Let's work on number 2, and I'm going to show you some different examples on how you can do number 2. I drew it a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Here's the figure. It wants you to connect it all the way so there are no open spaces. What I might do is I might make it really simple and draw a straight line that connects this all the way to here. Now all the sides are connected, so it's closed. Could I also do it this way? I could. all the sides are connected. Could I do this? No, I could not, because I still left an opening. I don't care how you draw and connect all your shapes, but you need to connect them all of the way. This is not correct. You can go ahead and do that for number 1, 2, and 3. When you finish that, let's go ahead and move on to number 4, 5, and 6. Number 4 says to color each closed figure. The number 4 is done for us. They colored the figure because it's closed. Number 5, is this a closed figure? It is a open figure. It is not closed, so I am not going to color it. Let's look at number 6. Is it closed? Do all the sides connect? They do. So I'm going to go ahead and color in this shape all the way. You can go ahead and repeat that up to problem number 11. On the back side of the worksheet, it asks you to draw different figures that are open and closed. You can draw whichever shapes you want. So on this side, I'm going to draw open figures. And this side, I'm going to draw closed figures. Let's think of some figures that are open, where the sides don't connect. You could draw part of a square or a rectangle. You could draw a curved line that kind of looks like a smiley face. I need 4 figures on this side, so I would have to draw 2 more. On this side, we're going to draw closed figures, where all the sides connect. You can draw these 2 figures and 2 more figures. I hope this video helped you understand the difference between open and closed figures.